team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigate the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. No. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games you play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals.
Yeah, give back, give love, give insight away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't get play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta prove, hey. On a shovel that I have and get to those in me. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No one can support you, don't leave your hands, that's young. We got to be control, but no, I love you.
Are you waiting?
Great job.
Yay.
Oh my God.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigate the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for yo-yo. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar.
Telling you the truth. Hey, it's all in what you do. Hey, love is the word. Hey, JP, but we gonna call him JQ Birdman, Boxing Bully. What up? What up? What up? KJ, K Dub, S Dot. I love that name. S Dot, man. What it do? Jeff Smith, what's up, man? You got a name like me, Frederick Hawthorne. What up, Brandon? What's up, man? What up? What up? You beat up too? Oh, we got a lot of dubs in here tonight. Speaking of dubs, how about Lamar Williams? What's his name? I'm telling you, man. By the end of the season, I'm gonna be back. I know he's a Heisman when I should know his full name. What up, good stuff, Birdman? What up? Welcome back again. J. Lou, what up? Silverstream Salmon, what up? What up? Chris Lane, it's my Mr. Finesse. Okay, your weekly site. I know you keeping up, but it's good to see you in here. Picasso, Andrew, appreciate you hitting me today, man. What's up, Andrew? And we in this son of a gun, man. I appreciate you coming in. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know it's trailer time. Enjoy the trailer, man, and click the link that's pinned in the comment section.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
15 to be exact. 15. Welcome to the show, y'all. Welcome to the show, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Click the link, man. Why not, man? It's Emmy night, man. And I remember this night 5 years ago. I don't know. I forgot what year it was, but I remember this night for me, man. 5 years ago, man. Yeah, man. It was, it was a cool night. You know, I mean, it was a cool night, man. Coincidentally, Brandon Watson had his birthday party, so I was just sitting waiting, you know what I mean, seeing if we won. And obviously I didn't win because I would be an Emmy award winner. but it's all congratulations to the winners and the nominees and stuff like that. But when you up for the highest award in the world, you know it leads to greener pastures, especially in your career space. You know what I mean? I remember this. The reason why I'm sharing this story with you, because I wanted to motivate you. About a month, 2 months later, I was sitting in front of a handful of people, and they put $1 million in front of me. Literally $1 million. Sign your, you know what I mean? And I turned it down, you know, but I just want you guys to understand that keep building, keep building, keep building, keep building. And by the time you build, you're going to have your own house, and you're not going to need anything else from them, or it's going to be your option to use their money to add on to your house, you know? So, you know, it was an incredible run I had that year. I did Floyd and Sam Watson's documentary, got nominated for an Emmy, got offered $1 million. It was a good year. You know what I mean? I was hot as fish grease that year, man. You know what I mean? And, but yeah, that's a small caveat since it's Emmy night. And, but yeah, man, welcome to the show, man. So we got a good show. It's an interesting show because if, the bigger picture to this, to him going to Canelo, going to, Showtime is what's going to be the relationship between PBC and Fox moving forward, and why is this important? This is incredibly important for a multitude of reasons. There'll be no more free boxing on TV. And if there's no more free boxing on TV, the sport will have a tougher time growing. Um, why is the NFL and the NBA and every other sport ahead of boxing? Because they're on free TV, and it's going to be quite challenging for boxing to keep the pace of other sports. And part two, if if Fox if Fox and PBC um, don't re-up their deal, then guess what? Y'all really got to give the same energy to PBC that y'all gave to Eddie Hearn, because the business model, one, has failed, and two, has completely changed, just like the zone. Remember the zone, $9.99, then a $19.99, then they used the pay-per-view model, and everyone in the chat came crashing down on Eddie Hearn, including myself. And now you got to give the same energy. I know it's hard. But I don't want PBC to lose their Fox deal. I really, really don't, because we really, really need boxing on free TV in some capacity, because it's, how is a 5-year-old going to cut his TV on and know who Earl Spence is? It's just that challenging. Or the other hand could be, maybe CBS will start doing fights. But if you go to Viacom, if PBC goes to Viacom, that means PBC is really not in charge, because I've done deals with Viacom. Um, I've negotiated with Viacom before. I didn't close the deal because you can't own anything you can't own anything at CBS at my level. I don't know what happens at the top of the level. I don't know. I haven't been there. But at my level, you can't own anything. So um, it's it's going to be hard for boxing moving forward. So I hope that they have CBS in place, because it's the fights are terrible. I didn't even watch. I don't even know who fought this weekend. I didn't watch any of it. The fights are terrible in my eyes, like in terms of the names. Um, but we still need it on free TV. So hopefully CBS has a pocket for that, because the highest ratings they ever had was Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter. No, excuse me, Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman. I stand corrected. That was a highly rated uh um that was the highest rated boxing match in PBC's history, I believe, on free TV, if I'm not mistaken. I think the highest rated show, period. Um, I think ESPN did really well too. Um, so, um, so I hope that something happens. And oh, no, 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 you're right. Thank you. I know boxing. It was after the Olympics. Earl Spence had over 6 million. And that was great strategy by Al Haymon. That was really great strategy, because people just kept their TVs on after the USA gold medal basketball game. He knocked out Bondu. That was genius. That was smart. So it definitely made sense for them to do that. But moving forward, Canelo is going to Showtime. I think it means I've been telling y'all for months, and y'all been calling me a hater. Does that make Am I a genius now, or am I a hater? Or am I still a hater because I told y'all the truth a year ago, 9 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago? Am I officially a genius because I told you this day was coming? And two, if they go there, that means the boxing dates just got cut in half. Uh, um, um, as I believe, it's going to be an insurrection in boxing. Summer 2022, it's going to be an insurrection in boxing because fighters are just going to lose their mind, you know what I mean, as it pertains to not getting fight dates. And it's not just going to be a PBC thing. I think it's going to be a DAZN thing. I think it's going to be an ESPN thing. I think, and it's not just going to be strictly black fighters. I think it's going to be a lot of fighters. I think it's going to hit the, I think it's going to hit, I think the water's going to overflow and people are going to start drowning in misery and debt, and they're going to need dates. So the phone lines are open. Let me give you guys the link. The link is in the pinned comment, the comment section too, but feel free to call in and let's rock and roll, man. I appreciate phone lines. So I appreciate you guys coming in here tonight. Lamar Jackson, that's his name, right? What a game. What a game. What a game. So I was completely glued. No, I wouldn't say Eddie. AJ's not signed to DAZN. AJ is he's a free agent, but he does fight this weekend. And I want AJ to win. I really want AJ to win. I want to keep that big fight energy in boxing. If AJ loses, then we got to do another AJ. Then we got to do another Andy Ruiz year. You got to do the rematch. They're not gonna fight for 9 months, 6 months. Nah, let's just move on. I mean, he can't take heavyweight punches anyway. I don't think. Not Klitschko. Usyk can take a big heavyweight shot anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that who this paging me at 5:46 in the morning? Crack of dawn and now I'm yawning. What's up, Vegas?
What's going on, Fred?
How you feel, man?
Not much. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm good, man. What you got?
Good. I hope you're TiVoing that PBS special for
At 8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty. I started watching it.
I'm gonna wait till all four come out. I'm not gonna. Is it every day or every week?
I think it's gonna be every week.
Oh, I'm not. Hell no. I can't take it. So I'm gonna wait till it all drops, and then or at least wait till next week and watch the second. So I have 2 hours. I could sit for 2 hours.
I watched the first 30 minutes and I was like, you know what? I gotta go to the shop.
Yeah.
I gotta put this
Thank
on,
you, dog.
Record this.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to jump on. I don't want to talk about Canelo really, but I kind of want to talk about. How about a couple days ago you were talking about boxing interest is what the promoters want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was thinking about it. Like, you know what? You're like 100% right. The other day with the Valdez fight, right?
Yeah.
That Robinson Costa guy lost. He should have lost the previous fight, right? But they were already Bob Arum was already setting up this fight with Valdez because he got knocked down like 5 times when he fought Louis Correa.
Mm-hmm.
And he got knocked down like 5 times. But you know what? He was the Olympian. Tom Brink already had it all set up. This guy's gonna fight Valdez, blah blah blah. So I was like, you know what? This shit's already set up, man. Everything's like if it's not a knockout, the interest of boxing is whatever they want it to be. It's not what we want it to be,
You're absolutely right.
And I was thinking about it the other day. You were talking about it, and I was gonna call in, but I was like, you know what? I'll wait, And I was like, shit, it's like it's like a little puzzle. They're just putting shit together however they want. Not how we want, how they want it to be.
Yeah.
It was just kind of crazy. I was like, man, I was like, this some shit. It was, Freddie speaking facts.
Oh, man, it's a scripted play, and if it upsets, they find a way to get it back on track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A great example of that is when Andy Ruiz upset Anthony Joshua. When he upset Anthony Joshua, Al Haymon literally was trying to pull Andy Ruiz out of that rematch clause. But then Eddie Hearn went to New York, filed an injunction, and he had to honor that rematch clause because what Al Haymon wanted to do was pull all them belts over here on PBC and obviously promote and work its way to next year to Cinco de Mayo, and obviously it would have been Deontay Wilder and Ruiz for all the belts. But yeah, they do have plans. They definitely do have plans.
And we ain't in them. I mean, the fans ain't in them.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know,
that's a fact.
it's
That's
what they
definitely a
want.
fact.
And I just real. I mean, I've been watching boxing for over 20 years. I just realized, like, you know what? It's not. We're not in their plans. It's whatever makes them money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's. I mean, the only reason I haven't canceled the zone because I'm still on that $9.99 grand.
Oh, you still on that? Okay, you winning.
Yeah. I ain't trying to. You know, like you get an occasional fight in there. It kind of is worth it at the end.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to call and let you know. I was like, you know, we continue to support. And I was like, I just wanted to make sure people that on the chat to make sure they watch that documentary. It looks like it's pretty good.
Yeah, and make sure you click the link and watch mine. Watch my film.
Oh, I already watched it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I bought that in the first pre-order.
Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you, dog. That means a lot.
I appreciate you, and you know, keep doing what you're doing, friends.
Thank you, dog.
And tell you that.
Thank you.
Take care, man. Have a good one.
Appreciate
Blessings.
you all the time. Bye. Yeah, man. We're never in their plans. We're never in their plans, but with independent media, I think they have to honor it. I think they're gonna have to make some concessions. You know, we did a hell of a job the past month, I think, with applying the pressure. But we didn't. Now we got to elevate the pressure. We have to hold our ground with that. We can't just get one battle and not the war. Are we going to hold our ground with the WBA and the WBC? Or are we just going to say, oh, it was just that fight? That's an isolated incident. Or are we just going to keep on pushing? You know, that's just the reality of it. Because the WBC is just going to move on to the next week and sanction the next fight. The WBA is just going to sanction the next fight. And that's just going to be the reality of it. Are you going to push back against their next sanctioned fight? Or are you going to watch it? You know, that's just the reality of it. The documentary is on PBS. It's a Muhammad Ali 4-part documentary. And they say it's the good, bad, and the ugly. So I'm very interested in watching it. You know, you never get enough of watching Muhammad Ali documentaries, man. How many have I seen? You know? So, like I watched Blood Brothers. None of it was, I think 0% of it was new information for me. It was just put together differently. You know, it was through the kids' eyes, you know what I mean, as opposed to historians, because now his kids are old enough. Muhammad Ali's kids are old enough to actually tell the story, you know. So, so I think, I think that was cool. I don't know who fought this weekend, so you guys got to fill me in on who fought this weekend. The phone lines are open. If you guys want to beam in, just click the pinned comment section and just go ahead and beam in, and we'll rock out from there. November is probably the best month we've had, and will be the best month we've had in boxing since. It's no comparison that I've seen in the past year and a half. I remember when PBC used to put fights like this together. It used to be exciting, you know, when Keith Thurman was up, and then, you know, Adrian Broner fought 2 weeks later, and then Earl Spence fought, and then Deontay Wilder fought, and that was exciting when PBC was rolling like that. But November is a great reminder of what boxing could be. And I'll be watching. I just won't be paying. And it kicks off with Anthony Joshua this weekend. I think that's exciting. I think Anthony Joshua in a big fight. Every fight he's in is a big fight moving forward. So I really want Anthony Joshua to win. So I'll be rooting for AJ. Hopefully he gets a W, and hopefully he fights the winner of Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. So because that's all that's left. Because I think Tyson Fury will just fall into an oblivion. I mean, I really think Tyson Fury is once he lose that belt, he gonna gain a lot of weight. You know what I mean, and stay in Vegas for a month and a half past the fight. You know what I mean, or him and Billy Joe Saunders is gonna go to a secluded place in the UK and uh um and um and have a jolly time. You know what I mean? But if Deontay, but when excuse me, not if when Deontay Wilder wins, and I'm very interested in Anthony Joshua's post-fight interview. I'm very interested in the build-up because this week they're going to ask him, "Who do you want next?" And he'll probably say, "I'm just focused on Usyk." Do you? But then they'll re-ask him and say, "Do you want to unify?" And he's going to say, "Sure, I want to unify." And I want to see how the conversations happen October 10th because it is a humongous fight. Man, if Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder can get in the ring, oh man. Imagine 2022, dog. We get Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and we get Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford. Whoo, what a year. What a year that would be. What a year. And we'll get a unification at 122. We'll get Castano and Jamel at 154. We got that rematch lined up. Don't worry about 135, man. Don't worry about it. It ain't happening, guys. All right. Have no faith in no one at 135. You know what I mean? It's definitely not happening. So they're too young. They owe money to their promotional companies. It ain't happening. All right. But 122, 120. I don't even know what's going on at 126. I know I'm dreaming, but I don't know what's going on at 126 though. But imagine if we got Deontay Wilder. Wow, man. Imagine if we knew we were getting Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua next year. I mean, if Anthony Joshua would be on vacation, he should show up. He should show up to the fight. He goes on vacation. I mean, like most fighters, they go on vacation after they win or lose, I guess. They go on vacation to a private island with their friends and family and have a great time. And that would be cool. That would be cool. He ain't showing up, but that would be, man, October 9th is 3 weeks away, y'all. It's going to go by fast after this week because all we're going to be talking about in the shop is Deontay Wilder after this week for sure. I mean, it's going to be because we're going to start getting anxious. And that Friday, I should have a live that Friday, October 7th. So we'll be live. And so we'll see. And the following week, I got some film festivals, October in the teens. So I may miss a show or two because we're in the film festivals. I don't know if it's on the weekend or I got to check the date. So hopefully it's the weekend. You don't think Spence coming back to 47? Whew. Earl Spence showed today that he's healing. He's healing. I'm happy for him. I mean, I don't get on my knees and shit like that, and to everyone that do get on their knees, I salute you, but I don't get on my knees when I pray. But I do pray like in my silent moments, like for his mental state, like Earl Spence. That going through that car accident and then waiting another year and having an eye injury and I would do that for all fighters the same way I prayed for that young lady. She had her funeral this weekend. In my silent moments, I prayed for her family to have strength. 18 years old, man, gone too soon. So it's not just exclusive to black people. I am a humanitarian at the end of the day, but it's just important, man, that we honor the human side of boxing too. So Spence do look good. So I'm hoping that he don't gain too much weight because I know how hard he worked to stay in shape because I follow him on Instagram. So I see all his stories, all his posts when he decides to post. So um what do y'all think about Terrence Crawford? Have y'all changed your mind on that? Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter? You know what I think now? I I didn't know the reach was that bad. It's a 5-inch reach advantage. I didn't know that. 5-inch reach plus Terrence Crawford is taller because Sean Porter is my height. I mean, we're both short, so I'm not gonna say I'm a half-inch taller and we're all the same. Sean Porter is shorter. So with the trajectory, I think Terrence Crawford can handle him with that jab. I think the first 6 rounds, I think it's going to be a very comfortable would be too extreme of a word, but I think the first 6 rounds of the fight will be manageable for Terrence Crawford. And Kenny Porter will tell Sean to be more aggressive, be more aggressive, be more aggressive. And Sean Porter has never shown the ability to turn a fight into a mugging. He's never. I know people say that, like, oh, he mugs his fighters, he headbutts, but as physical as Sean looks on TV, he's not that in the ring. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't control you with clinches and bump you with shoulders and um you know throw illegal elbows, stuff like that. Uh um if Sean has the commitment to a mugging, I think that's the only chance he has. I think it's going to be a highly entertaining fight. I think Sean is going to win some moments in the fight. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be no wash. That's not what I'm implying. But I think Terrence Crawford is going to make the fight clean. Thank you. I think Terrence Crawford is going to make this fight as clean as possible. And he might. I think there's going to be moments in this fight where he might outclass. He might look like he's outclassing Sean. But Sean is going to come forward and make him uncomfortable because fatigue is going to set in. Ooh, that would be good, Champion Heart. That would be good. I want to see. I would like to see that. I would like to see Sean make Terrence feel uncomfortable because that means they're both uncomfortable. Because Terrence Crawford against the lesser opponents has shown the ability to find a punch. And if Sean Porter is in that proximity, that means he's also in harm's way. So I like that, Champion Heart. I really, really do. I think this fight is a can't miss fight. I don't see nothing boring about this fight except the buildup. That's it. Both those guys are personality-less. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Terrence Crawford can say anything to get me more excited about this fight. I don't think Sean Porter can say anything to get me more excited about this fight. So, but it's a good fight. It's a really good fight. And November 20th. And then we get Thanksgiving that weekend. So that's awesome. So that's a good week for everybody. And then we ain't done. We get Fulton and Brandon Figueroa. and a hell of a card. So I'm excited. How do I see that fight in the second half? I see Terrence Crawford a little more tired. So Sean Porter's going to be in his chest a little bit more as to what Champion Hart was speaking to. So I can definitely see that. But if Terrence Crawford comes out like he did post-all, sheesh. It's a good fight. It's 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 made for combustion. So I wonder what they're gonna price it at, because they got to put it up for sale pretty soon. They got to do a press conference. For the press conference should be next week or Wednesday or Thursday. Canelo's press conference is this Tuesday in Beverly Hills against Caleb Plant. So that should be good now. That should be good. I like the animosity that they have. You know, I really like that Canelo don't like him now. I really like that. You know, so we'll see what happens with that. I'm interested to see how Caleb Plant carries that energy in public with a lot more cameras on him. None of us have seen Caleb Plant on this stage. So I'm very interested, man. I'm very interested to see what happens. It's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to that press conference. That press conference happens Tuesday, so that means we're about 40 days away from that fight. I'm interested to see how big Canelo's gonna look. See where he's at on his weight journey. Caleb Plant is always in tremendous shape. A couple days away from making weight. He's always like that. I'm interested to see will Andre Ward show up for the press conference. He's not the kind of guy that would, but if I'm Caleb Plant, I would spend the $500 and fly him down, put him up in a hotel for a day, because this is your moment. And if he can make Canelo 1% a lesser fighter, if he can have him be at 99 instead of 100, that makes your chances greater. So I would fly Andre Ward out and have him show up, you know, and do interviews and make Canelo very, very upset. You got to do everything. Same way Floyd Mayweather hired Paulie Malignaggi when he was fighting Conor McGregor. Although he knew he was going to beat him, but he was just doing it for PR, just to promote the fight. And it worked because they did 4.7 million buys. Whew. Man, you talk about a monster. 4.7 million buys. Wow. Imagine the Rumble in the Jungle did a do you know how ridiculous the Rumble in the Jungle was? Somebody Google that, please. How many people watched the Rumble in the Jungle? Over 100 million people. A billion people or 100 million? It's a ridiculous number that I've never seen. It is the highest rated show in anything. So, yeah, Plant needs. I don't know how Plant can win a decision. I'm being honest, y'all. Like, without a knockdown, how can Plant win a decision, dog? And let me throw this question at you. Who does PBC really want to win? Do you think PBC wants Canelo to win? Or do you think PBC wants Caleb Plant to win? And the second part is, now that it's on Showtime, does Showtime want Canelo to win? Or does Showtime want Caleb Plant to win? Oh, the G. I'm interested in what y'all got to say. Call in. Call me now. Hopefully Caleb Plant's hand stays healthy. 1 billion viewers worldwide. Thank you, Victor. 1 billion people worldwide. Imagine. I don't know if PBC wants Caleb Plant to win. I don't know, because if he strikes a deal with Showtime, he got to fight PBC fighters. So you see, like, so you see the paradigm. Like, we'll never know the answer, but it's a question worth asking. Man, what's up, Caesar? I don't know how he's going, man. Sheesh. So you say you got to win 3 clean rounds? Just 3? You saw what they did to Oscar Valdez now. He needs 3. If Caleb Plant fights like that guy, I forget the young man's name, but if he fight like him, he loses. Canelo landed the harder punches. He was the one coming forward. Y'all know the story. You know what I mean? Hmm. Damn. How does he win a decision? He doesn't knock people out at that level, right? Whew. How does he win a decision? Because it's not like Canelo's going to look like terrible. Damn. You got to find a way, Caleb. Caleb, you got to find a way, dog. I mean, he's going to have to be piecing this dude up. He's going to have to make him look like Floyd. Like, man, I don't know. Y'all guess is as good as mine. Or maybe he has a couple of rounds where he almost knock him down, where he just literally just dominating him. That could be that could work, you know? I wonder. We'll see. Plant. Ooh. Trinidad. Imagine. Do Caleb Plant got that in him? Do Caleb Plant got the ability to be dirty on the inside? Smother his punches. Frustrate him. No, he can do anything he wants until he gets the hard. See, until he gets the hard warning. That was one of the genius about Bernard Hopkins. He knew nothing was illegal until he got the hard warning from the judge. I mean, from the referee. If until you get the hard warning, everything in boxing is legal. So, can he win? Whew, man. Well, we're gonna break down when we get close to that fight. We'll talk more about it. He can outbox him like Amir Khan. Amir Khan got comfortable in the pocket. I was there. And then it just became a scene from Boys in the Hood. You want to go see a dead body? That motherfucker Amir Khan was out, man. That fight was signed for that to happen. Amir Khan got lucky, dog. He got Terrence Crawford, Canelo. He was on the got every big fight. He's the biggest winner of this era. Sean Porter has gotten every big fight too now. So, in that capacity, Amir Khan, Sean Porter, Daniel Jacobs has gotten every big fight and gotten great paydays for it as well. Is Plant seen as a hope fighter? Yeah, he is. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure, for sure. Because they're gonna paint him as that. They're gonna cover him as such. For sure, for sure. Mm-hmm. No doubt about it. Yeah, Khan did his best. He wanted them to, though. He definitely wanted them to. Um, um, but the other fight in November is David Benavidez against Uzataki. This is gonna be on Showtime. Actually, Showtime got all the fights. Showtime got all the fights in November. Wow. They got Fulton, Benavidez, and Canelo. Ooh. I wish Benavidez fight was before Canelo's, dog. Man, they should have had it before Canelo. Oh man. I would have, man. Those interviews would have been priceless, dog. Those interviews would have been priceless. But we'll get David Benavidez on the show sometime in October. Oh man, it would have been priceless to have a David Benavidez at a Canelo fight, knowing he realistically now has a chance to fight him. Oh man. And what's PBC gonna do with Jamal Charlo? I'm curious. What are they gonna do with Jamal? They can't. I don't think they can afford to put him in with another fighter. I think the fans are gonna rebel. And huh, man. Hmm. Man, David Benavidez is interview gold, dog. Interview gold. He don't like none of them motherfuckers. That's it. Al Heyman, can you change the date of David Benavidez to October 24th? You don't have a fight on October 24th. Just move him to October 21st. Put him in the just have him fight like in an empty arena. I wish we could get David Benavidez at the Canelo and Plant fight, dog. Oh man, that would have been epic, dog. Man. In his Tony Montana shirt with his jewelry. Oh man, when dog, you know what? Dog, that would have been gold, dog. I'm telling you. Man, David Benavidez would have gave us sound bite after sound bite after sound bite. Shout out to the Benavidez family, man. Congratulations to that fighter. That fighter won this weekend. Um, yeah, if he does that, right? He could. Man, imagine. Yeah, that would be epic, dog. That would be epic. I think Canelo is going to have no other option. I know I know he's not scheduled. I know he say he'll never fight a Mexican. Um, but I think he's not going to have an option. He's going to have to fight, assuming he wins, right? Jamal Charlo, David Benavidez. Man, I forgot the fighter's name over there at the zone. Y'all know the lefty, him. Um, who else? Those are the three fighters that he has to choose from. Or now unless Andre Ward comes out of retirement. But those are three fights. That Bivol fight is a waste of time. I don't think that does anything for anybody. Now unless he goes off and fights Arthur Beterbiev. I would like to see that fight, Arthur Beterbiev. That would be good. Shit. I think Arthur Beterbiev is a hell of a fighter. That would be a hell of a fight. Bivol. Munguia, he definitely ain't fighting Munguia. Triple G is fighting in December, right? Andrade, thank you, Jalen. Yeah, so I think Canelo may have to fight David Benavidez or Charlo because he's coming up in weight. I really think he'll choose Jamal Charlo. And I like that fight. Jamal Charlo. I don't think Jamal Charlo can beat Canelo. Like I don't think he can beat him. I don't think he has the aptitude. I don't think so. I don't think there's any way. Do y'all think? Oh man. Man, you talk about set it on fire. Set it on fire. Man, that would be genius. Everything he should be centered around Canelo's a cheater. Listen, like Mike Tyson said, what's the worst thing you can do to me? We got to fight anyway. They got to fight. They got to fight, man. So it really doesn't matter, you know. It really don't matter what he say. Yeah, he got to go at Canelo. He'll be the first fighter to really go at Canelo. Demetrius Andrade tried it. I'm glad he set the standard, but he didn't have he ain't got the style and pizzazz to captivate the audience, you know, to captivate people to buy. Although he meant well, and what he did was the right thing to do. But in terms of going viral and having an opportunity to appeal to other people, he didn't do that. There it is right there. 9 wives, y'all. Click the link. 9 wives. Shit. Larry Wade? Can he increase Caleb Plant's strength? That's a $1 million question. That's going to carry for 12 rounds. Can he increase Caleb Plant's strength for 12 rounds? We got to see it. Obviously, he knows how to do it. Can it happen? We'll see. I believe Larry Wade has the aptitude to apply it, but will it happen? We'll see. Larry Wade can take his career to an astronomical level by saying he trained a fighter that beat Canelo and Terrence Crawford, pound for pound number 1 and pound for pound number 2. Right? That's how he's going to advertise it. Or in some people's face, Terrence Crawford number 1, Canelo number 2. Imagine being Larry Wade. Man, you talk about being hyped for the next 60 days. Sheesh. September, October. Yeah, 60 days. Oh, man, he's on it. He's on it. He's on it. You're not blocked. I see you. I told you I don't block people, so I don't know why. Um, but it's you're right. If Larry, good point, Money in the Ghetto. If Larry Wade wins these two fights, he will become a Hall of Fame physical trainer. He will be the first Hall of Fame physical trainer. Has there been another one that was just tailor made? Wow, you're right, dog. You're right. Larry Wade can punch his ticket to the Hall of Fame if he can pull this off. And I want him to pull it off. Shit, I stand to make $3,500. Shit, I want Larry Wade to be the best version of himself. I want Caleb Plant to win that fight. Can he do it? That's $1 million question. I don't know. I don't have the answer to it. I really, really don't. I got to see it to believe it. Um, um, Malik Scott will be in the building Wednesday. Malik Scott will be in the building Wednesday night, September 22nd. If you live in LA, Fuzzy from Power 106 will be in Tuesday, February 21st. So we got a good week. And Keith and Juan will be in here Thursday from a podcast. So that'll be exciting. So we got a good week scheduled. I know y'all be excited for Malik Scott to be in there. Hey, I was thinking on the way over here. I was at the grandparents' house, and Malik Scott is a trainer that I trust, and I've never seen him train on TV. That is, like, I'm in a fight. Isn't that crazy? How, like, the boxing world has accepted Malik Scott as an elite trainer already? Isn't that weird? We still got to see it now. But I'm just saying, it's funny how, like, the public, the media, I think both medias, no one has, there hasn't been too many that I've seen. Maybe you guys have, but I hadn't seen it where they've said, "Oh, Malik Scott is inexperienced. He's never been in a big fight." But no one is critiquing Malik Scott. No one is. Everyone has just accepted for him like he's a hell of a trainer already. And I think he's a hell of a brain. I really do. I stalk his his IG stories because he's different, man. He different, and I admire him for being different. Yeah, that'd be dope to get the old trainers out of there, you know. One trainer I think is overrated is Robert Garcia. I think he's grossly overrated. He gets credit for losing. He lost to Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, and they gave him credit. Oh, you did good, man. You did great. No, man, you lose. You lost the fight. You know, so it is. I don't know. Y'all as good as mine. Freddie Roach, you know, he gets a lot of recently. Yeah, you know, I haven't really seen him win recently. I don't even know who he has. You know, me and Freddie have great conversations. I haven't seen him in a year probably, but he and I have great conversations. But I think Robert Garcia is overrated. I think Freddie Roach just has a connection, so he's able to get his fighters on. But I haven't seen Freddie Roach win a big fight recently. Have y'all seen it? I really haven't seen it. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Who else is overrated? Who else is an overrated trainer? My number one will be Robert Garcia. Man, Maidana was 6 years ago. Maidana was 6 years ago, dog. That shit is Maidana's like a life. Hey, don't Maidana seem like a lifetime ago? He probably had one of the greatest years in boxing. One Broner fight and two Floyd fights. And he a hater. Say it again. And he a hater. Yeah, he definitely a hater. Robert Garcia hating, but he hides it with this fake level of intelligence. You know what I mean? Hey, I don't know. I don't know. But you know. No, I didn't watch the Bud interview. What'd he say? I didn't watch it. I didn't. Where is it, by the way? Is it on ESPN or is it on YouTube? Because if it's on YouTube, I got to watch it because I know people have been talking about it. I saw on what's the guy's name? Blue Blood. What up, Blue Blood? On Blue Blood. Oh, it's exclusive on the app. Good. Because my app don't expire till October 9th. So I can watch it on my app. Okay, I'll watch it. But Blue Blood was telling me that not Terrence Crawford, but Timothy Bradley apologized. Yep. All right, I'll block. You gotta email me your YouTube link because I got a lot of names blocked from years ago, like hundreds, thousands. It'll be impossible for me to find it. So you gotta email me or text this number your hey Kyle, beam in, dog. No one's calling. No one calling in tonight, man. What's up with that? Why y'all shy? But he made Timothy Bradley apologize. I don't know why Timothy Bradley apologized. Because he believes what he said. If I was Timothy Bradley, I wouldn't apologize. And you know the real interesting thing about that is that Mike Coppinger did the same thing to Terrence Crawford that Timothy Bradley did. What did Terrence Crawford say to Mike Coppinger in that interview? Did he say anything? Did he say anything special to Mike Coppinger, or did he just be aggressive with black people? I'll be extra aggressive with white people, man. I don't know. I just know oh man. I wish y'all knew me in real life, dog. I'm a hater. Or did he just conduct the interview? Did him and Mike Coppinger go at it in that interview? I'm interested. I'm gonna watch it because I know it's like 15 minutes. How long is it? Like 15 minutes? Yeah, come back with 2.0. Yeah, D Hodges, come back with 2.0. Nah, just text this number, your YouTube link, not your name, the YouTube link to your Gmail account, and I will unblock you right now. That'll make it easier. It's like they don't run out, right? Yeah. Oh man. Hey, by the way, that new song by her, man. Sheesh. Let me tell you the name of it. I've been listening to that shit all day today. Find a Way by her. Man, that shit goes hard. Find a Way by her. Find a way to succeed, y'all. Find a way. Don't ever give up. Find a way. It's important. Find a way. Yeah. That's about time we finally. Yeah, we gonna get to see what Crawford is made of. We gonna get to see it. I'm gonna be glued to the tube. That man, you talk about being hyped for a fight. Not hyped for a fight. Like I can't wait for it. Like that's not a fight that gets me excited where I mark it on my calendar. But when fight night come, when they go round one, ding, 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 I'm gonna be glued to that shit. Like I really am, because I want to see how good Terrence Crawford is. And is Sean Porter resilient enough to put his losses behind him and fight like he's the champion? Is he resilient enough? Can Kenny Porter guide him to victory in what Sean Porter say is the biggest fight of his career? Can he do it? They got a hell of an opportunity to be back on top in boxing. Dude, if Al Haymon wins this fight, oh man, at least we'll get the unification. Nah, it's gonna be a rematch. It's definitely gonna be a rematch cause, but you know what? I wouldn't be mad at it, because I think if Sean Porter wins, he got to fight that rematch. Terrence Crawford want that rematch. Terrence Crawford gonna want that get back for sure. If Terrence Crawford loses, dude, if Terrence Crawford gets mollywopped, it's over for him. It's over. It's over. Over. Like no respect. Zero respect he will get. None. Zero. And you don't have to use age, because they'll be the same age. I think Terrence Crawford's birthday is coming up, and Sean Porter, they'll be the exact. I think they're a month apart exactly. So I think I saw it on this sheet on the screen on ESPN. No, it was on Blue Blood. Blue Bloods that told me. So they'll be they're gonna be the same age. Man, what a fight, y'all! What a fight! What a fight! It's gonna be an intriguing fight. Can Sean Porter find a way in the championship rounds? We've never seen Sean Porter find a way in recent years in the championship rounds. Not your email. Not your email. I need your YouTube link, not your email. I need your YouTube link. So you got to log into your Gmail account and then go to YouTube and then copy and paste that link, and that'll get it for me. Do you think that how would you rate the corners in that fight? Who has a better corner? Does Sean Porter have, excuse me, do Team Porter or Team Crawford have the better corner? Which I Oh, we got a phone call. Oh man, what's up? What's up? Hey, no one shows up when there's no boxing on, man. What's up, man? What's up? 682. What you got? You think Porter does?
Hey, man.
Hey, what's up, dog?
What's going on, Fred? It's been a minute.
I know it's been a minute. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Yourself, brother?
I'm good, man. Watching football all weekend, and you know, I've been dunking on a 7-foot rim all weekend. You know, having a good time.
Already. I hope Lincoln been taking you to the hoop.
Oh, I'll be running this little ass over.
Put the game on slow, man. It's the weather finna change, Fred.
Yeah.
You're killing me already.
Yeah, facts. The weather's changing for sure.
I'm on the road to Oklahoma. I hope it don't sound too bad, but
No, you
I heard
good.
what you asked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who got the better?
I heard what you asked.
So break it down
right.
for us.
Who got the better corner? Okay. Kenny Porter really, to me, is limited when it comes to the corner game. He don't do a real good job of making adjustments, or having his fighter make adjustments. I believe Sean makes those adjustments athletically. But I think that father-son thing comes into play a little too much for Sean. I think he came into play a little too much during the Earl Spence fight. And there are other things that Sean needs to be able to show that I don't think Kenny can bring out of him. So that's just, my assessment of Kenny and Sean. Now, when it comes to Bud, I don't really see, and I can say, watching Bomac's last couple of fighters, Brand and who was it, Hook, right? I think it was Brandon Hook that he had. Brandon
who?
No, Rob Brant and Mo Hooker, the last two fighters that he had fights with.
And Cunningham. Not Cunningham. The cruiserweight. I forget the young man's name though.
Right. Well, at least in Brent, I watched Brent and I watched the other cat I just named, Mo Hooker. And he really didn't get in Mo ass about just staying behind his jab when he was fighting Virgil Ortiz, and he didn't have anything to offer him once, Ortiz started getting in. He didn't have anything to offer Mo. And he just let Mo go out there and get his ass whooped. And Rob Brent, he did not have him prepared. He looked horrible.
Really?
So
I didn't watch none of that.
Man, Rob Brent looked horrible in this fight. And Bomac, specifically, they was going to the corner in both of those fights, and you didn't really see Bomac provide anything to those fighters. That's why I say when Jamel Herring and Shakur fight, I feel like Shakur gonna show Jamel some different shit, and he gonna go to the corner, and Bomac not gonna be able to offer none because he ain't offered the other cat. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? He really don't show me much. I think Terrence needs to get away from Bomac, but I already know how that's gonna go. We see how loyal he is with Bob, and Bob treat him like a slave, so he damn sure ain't gonna never let Bomac go. But I don't believe in the championship fight, and I don't know if Sean is that championship fight. We've all seen Sean lose 2 or 3 times, so the confidence as far as Sean coming through isn't there. Just like you said, will he find a way in those championship rounds? We know he a dog. We know he gonna be game, but will he find a way? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch it live, Fred.
Oh, you going?
Fred, I can't believe it. But look, this is the first time Bud gonna fight somebody. I had a setup already for Vegas anyway, and I was able to change my dates and get.
That's what's up. Have a great time. Have a great time.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going, man. And I'm gonna have my Earl Spence and Jerron in his shit on big, and hopefully Bud and them will punch me or something. I can sue his ass, be on TV or something. I don't know. But real talk, I think it's about a wash when it comes to the corner spread. Neither one of them really know what to give their fighter in them championship rounds, in them tough spaces. Both fighters just try to figure it out. I just believe Sean has had tougher competition. So when it comes to finding out what to do in those championship rounds, he hasn't been able to figure out, and neither has Kenny. I don't think Bud has had that top level competition to where he had to go to the corner and figure it out. The last time we seen Bud had to figure it out, it was against Gamboa, and he was 126 pounds of moving up. So it wasn't too hard to figure out. You know what I'm saying? He was longer. He had the dimensions, and he just figured out, hey, man, step back and clip it. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't really see neither one of these corners going in there and giving, Virgil Hunter. We'll see somebody like Virgil Hunter or Kevin Cunningham or, Roger Mayweather, rest in peace. Or Nazim, rest in peace. Them cats, you go to the corner, they know exactly what the hell's going on. Buddy McGirt too. And they gonna give you good, good shit to go back in there on, something to work with. You never see Bomac or Kenny give shit like that, bro. So it's about a wash, man. Really, I just think that, I hate to say it, but I think that Bud gonna find a way to beat Porter, because I just don't see Porter being accurate enough. I see him being rough enough, tough enough, but I don't see him being accurate enough and planned enough and plotted enough to catch Terrence in the sleeping. I feel like it'll be some firefight type shit, and he'll hit Bud with some shit that he ain't seen, and it might hurt him. But as far as tactical, Bud tactically got Sean. You know what I'm saying? Even though this is gonna be his first real fight, and I feel like technically he gonna find a way to get away. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't gonna fight Sean the way that Earl fought him, and he gonna use that to try to say that he beat Sean better than Earl and shit. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? That's my feeling. That's what I see. One more thing.
It might be a wash. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying, bro.
Might be a wash.
It might be a draw. It might be a draw, but I don't see it being a draw just for what's on the line. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't see it being a draw. I see them edging it out for Bud on points. I don't see Bud knocking out Porter. I see him getting hurt amongst the firefight with Sean, and Sean throwing some wild shit and hitting him. But, Bud gonna find a way, bro. He gonna find a way. He got to. Ain't no way he gonna hold on to the belt this long and let Sean take it from him, bro. If Sean take this belt from him, man, say, man, I'm gonna be a motherfucking fool on here. And two things, friend, before I go. The eye is loose. The eye is loose. You hear me? The eye is loose. The motherfucking eye is loose.
That's funny. That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
Say, man. The day when they seen that boy got two eyes, when they seen that nigga posting this 2-eye Earl, oh shit.
Two-eye Earl.
2-eye Earl.
Oh,
1-eye Earl.
man, you funny, dog. You funny as hell.
Everybody had something to say about old 1-eye Earl, but 2-eye Earl.
Oh my God, hilarious.
It's about to go down, Fred. Guys, I know it seems like he's gonna have to fight this little mandatory. I hate that Earl gonna have to. I really want to see Earl, have to fight a mandatory before he jump in there. You know what I'm saying? I know his plan was only to do 2 more fights at 147 and move forward, but with him having to stay on his regimen, do this or whatever, I really believe he can pull out, another fight or two at 147, 1, 2, or 3 fights at 147, and go ahead and handle up. I feel like just timing wise and just confidence wise. I mean, I don't feel like confidence for him, but confidence for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To see him in a fight before he get in there with the guys or Sean or Bud would be great. You know what I'm saying? But that man the big fish. You feel me? I feel like he gonna come in and say, guys, come see me. You feel me? And one more.
Yeah, go
ahead. Jerron, keep talking your shit, bruh. Keep talking your shit. Keep talking your shit. I'm gonna say it again. Keep talking your shit. And you boxers, get up on your NFT game. I'm gonna say it again, bruh. And give back to your fans. Get up on your NFT game and give back to your core fans. If you really want to build a base, make some money with your fans. But Jerron, keep doing what you're doing. Keep showing up in front of every camera, talking about the motherfuckers ducking you. Because ain't no difference between Bud resume and Jerron resume. They both got great skills. Neither one of them done fought no goddamn body. Straight up. But I tell you what, I put my pocket, my house, and everything else on it. Jerron will get in there and whoop that boy ass today. I believe Bud, the third, the fourth best welterweight. People like to forget the fact that Ugas washed his ass as an amateur, and he ain't never said his name, nor had no interest in fighting him as a pro. Sean Porter flat out called for Bud, but told everyone that he does not want to fight Jerron Ennis at all unless he is a mandatory. So he called for Bud. He asked for Bud and want none of the youngsters. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I believe Bud is possibly the fourth best welterweight out there right now. I believe if he got in a fight with Ugas, it'd be a decision. I believe Jerron and Earl wash his ass. I'm going to let the chat hold on that. Fred, salute to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Say, man, watch your back. Two, that 9 Wives is hitting them hard, bro. Motherfuckers talking everywhere. I walked up in a food shop the other day. You know, I'm here in Texas, bro. I'm in a farmer's market actually, and I heard 2 cats talking about your movie.
Oh
In a farmer's market here in Frisco. Out here in Frisco.
Thank you.
Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing, Fred.
Thank you, dog.
Shout out to the chat. Where you at, DB? One love, California.
Peace, man. Wherever you going, man, get there. Please get there safe, dog. Get there safe, big homie. It's very important you get home to your family. Yeah, man. 9 Wives is moving, but wow, he got Bud the fourth or fifth best welterweight. Dog, really? I think he's second behind Earl, just based off of, you know, how people have him. If Sean had won one big fight, I would have put him before that. I think Keith Thurman is just idle. I don't even think you put him on the list. I think Jerron Ennis is a bit unproven, but I like his trajectory. No, that's love. Thank you, Soji. Ain't no way in hell. Here's the fourth best welterweight. Man, you gonna give us an up close. We gonna lean on you Sunday, November 21st to call in. You know what I mean? We got Aida and her brother coming in, Jamal coming in, Mr. and Mrs. Biggs coming in. November 21st. They both have fights November 20th also. So hopefully they're healthy enough to come in on the 21st and we get to break down that fight. I'm gonna give Terrence Crawford a little more respect than that, Texas. You know what I mean? Jeez. Man, this fight is compelling, dog. No matter how you look, they gotta find a way to promote it, dog. They gotta find a way to get people outside of everybody in here. They gotta find a way to get it to the masses. You know, Green Bay plays San Francisco next week on Monday Night Football. Sunday Night Football? Monday Night Football? Sunday night? Is Sean Porter? Oh, he's a Cleveland Brown fan. Maybe he could do a spot with Baker Mayfield. You know, maybe they can do something like that. And Terrence Crawford is a Green Bay fan, so maybe he can do a spot with Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, the Raiders are 2-0. Raiders got a big win today. No, I get it, but I'm like, he can't be ahead of how can Keith Thurman be ahead of him? He lost and he ain't fought in 2.5 years. Ugas, you think Ugas is number 2? Yeah, the Niners won. Yeah, Rodgers got destroyed. If Terrence Crawford can beat Sean Porter, I mean, Sean Porter's a tough out, man. I know he doesn't win, but you got to go through hell to beat a guy like Sean Porter. How much gas does he have left? He hasn't fought in a year. He didn't. Formella went 12. Man, listen, Formella went 12 rounds with him. It's no way Sean Porter can knock him out. Sean Porter's going to have to go up to that snacks. gonna have to go up to that snack center or something, dog. Where is Sean gonna get some power from? Oh man, what's up, Big Chop? Sean gonna need some power. Sean gonna need some power, dog. Where's Sean gonna get that power from? Hey, they gonna have to bring Eddie Reynoso in the camp and say, good call, good call. That's funny. That is funny as hell. Sean gonna need some power, dog. I never saw. I'll ask Earl the next time he's in here because Earl is real honest most times in interviews. So I'm gonna ask him how Sean Porter's. If we get a chance to interview Earl before the fight, we'll ask him how's Sean Porter's power. Or someone's gonna interview him and they'll ask him. That's an obvious question, right? That people, how is his power? It's funny, Sean don't have power, but he doesn't get knocked out. Typically, people that have that get knocked out or get knocked down multiple times, but it doesn't have. Sean has only been knocked down twice in his career. You know, Earl Spence and Adrian Broner. So I don't. So Sean is going to be durable, but how much did this year take out of him? You know, Sean has traveled a lot. His body may have gotten a little bit softer pre-camp. He's been doing a lot of. See, when you travel and do those shows, Sean is eating a lot of chicken. Sean is eating a lot of French fries because he's having dinner with his coworkers, and they out having drinks. Sean doesn't drink, I don't believe. But I can see Sean eating because he's around that type of company, you know, like non-athletes. So maybe his body has gotten a little bit softer. This camp, he's been out a year. He did the Olympics, but that was in Connecticut. He went to Puerto Rico and got COVID, right? Or he got COVID before Puerto Rico, either the two. But I know he did a fight he did the Brandon Adams fight, right? So he's been doing a lot of commentating for various networks, Triller, Ring City, Fox. How's his physique? We don't know. Honestly, we don't know. Maybe his physique has gotten a little bit softer. So we got to sit back and see how he looks. Terrence Crawford. Hasn't fought in a year. What has he been doing? You know, so we'll see. We'll see. But Terrence Crawford is driven by competitiveness. If you guys go to his stories, so he's probably not. And he fishes. Terrence Crawford fishes, shoots his guns, goes to wrestling tournaments with his kids. So he's pretty like he is like the quote unquote all-American champion. You know, so and he's from Nebraska. That's funny. Imagine if Terrence Crawford was white. He would be the all-American champion, dog. Imagine that. Because Bud don't be out in them streets. Bud don't drink. I've never seen a video of Bud in a club. I know he got a mean streak to him, you know, but I've never seen him in a club, never smoking a cigarette, never drinking, never doing any of that. So Sean doesn't drink, but Sean travels. Sean travels for work. And that means you can't take the gym with you. So, and there's a difference. There's a difference training by yourself in a hotel gym by yourself than training with your dad trainer in Las Vegas. So it's going to show. the truth will show. We getting closer. I'll say that. Every day we getting closer. What's today's date? The 19th? Yeah, today's the 9th. So it's the 20th somewhere. So somewhere in America, we're literally 60 days away. So we good. So we'll see. I don't know what he's gonna look like fight night. Did Sean Porter get old? Did Terrence Crawford get old? Did Sean get younger being out for a year? Did Terrence Crawford get more fresh? You know, so Bud should be going to. Bud is actually just going to be there for the next 2 months and maybe just fly home on a weekend because it's cheaper for him to fly home than for him to fly his 5 kids there, you know? So it's cheaper for him to fly home on the weekends. So he'll fly home on the weekend, spend time with his family. Bud is an awesome father, though. I do see that on Instagram. He's definitely an awesome father. So he'll be in. That's weird. Hold up. Don't Shakur Stevenson train in Colorado? Or does he just go up there? Or does he just go up there because of Terrence Crawford? Because Jamel Herring should be scheduled to go to Colorado real soon. If he's not there already. So that means Terrence Crawford is going to be there for 8 weeks. He's about to be there for 8 weeks. You know what I mean? Shit, Terrence Crawford going to be in great shape. Sheesh. Oh, man, that's going to be a compelling fight. It's going to be a compelling fight. And we got Anthony Joshua this weekend. Make sure you guys watch that, you know, and that comes on in the middle of the day. So you got to find time in between that Wisconsin and Notre Dame game. Oh, Shakur trains in Virginia now? Or not now, but he does? Okay. He got it. Bud ain't getting arrested. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Last time, y'all. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy
Clap.
first birthday.
Clap.
Clap.
Clap. He's sleepy as hell.
Oh, man.
Get
Happy
the shirt. Play hard, not parter. What's going on, Big Fred?
How you feel, man? Your Niners got to win today.
Oh, you listen, DJ. Come see me, dog. You know
y'all bet on the game?
You damn Skippy.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got that dub.
Yeah, man. Had to.
But then if DJ win, I'm gonna be like, hey, DJ, I'm glad you got the win.
Hey, I knew you first.
Okay. Glad you got the win.
So the caller talking about Bud Crawford being the 4th best welterweight. We gotta come on, man. Listen, let's stop this shit, dog. Okay, you might not like the guy. You know what I mean? You could not like the guy, but let's come on, man. Can we be honest about some shit every now and again, dog? Like, bro, come on, man. Quit fucking around, man. We like Earl Moore. Yes, we all do. But come on, man. You can't. Now listen, I love Jerron Ennis, man. He's been a guest on my show. You know what I mean? I've been following that guy longer than anybody else around here has been. You know what I mean? And I'm here to tell you, his resume is not better than Bud Crawford, bro. Come on, cut this shit. The man was an undisputed champion, bro. Tell me he ain't fought nobody. Come on, man. Listen, dude. He might not have fought people that you want him to fight at 147, but come on, man. Y'all gotta relax with this shit, dog. The man can fight. You know what I mean? You might not like the guy. You might think, oh, he's country, whatever. But listen, man. The man is a great fighter.
I don't know if he's great yet, though. I don't know if he's great. You think Bud is great?
Come on, come grab it now.
You think Bud is great for real?
Nah,
he might be great. 35, 40. He's great. I stand corrected. He's great.
No, I do.
He's great. He's great. A 2-division world champion, you're great. 3-division world champion, you're great. Okay, I respect that. You can call him the great. I respect that. Boy, your Wi-Fi be giving you every bit of a problem.
Listen, bro.
I
switched to the laptop. It was working for a while. Bro, I'm ready to connect to the Wi-Fi. Oh, I am.
Hey, the whole street is on the same
you see
Wi-Fi.
me now?
Yeah, we see you, but your whole neighborhood is on the same Wi-Fi.
Probably even worse.
Yo, man, Miss T's mom, you're disappointing Mrs. T's mom.
Listen, we just got a new modem from Xfinity. The shit was working just fine. Now all of a sudden, I can't get no Wi-Fi, no fucking where, dog. I mean, this shit is ridiculous.
Log out of your AOL account and log into your Gmail.
Man, dude, listen. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Listen, every time, dude, we just got a new modem. This shit supposed to be riding. It's supposed to be like moving quickly. I had the laptop working, man, but then the camera stopped working, man. I can't win for losing around this mug, man.
Man,
but
anyway,
yeah,
it's great to see. I know you were busy all day. You exhausted between the Niners and your 4 kids and your family. I know you had an awesome day today. And did you get a smash cake? Did you get a smash cake?
She smashed cake that we got.
Oh, she smashed cake you got. Okay.
Yeah, she just fucking feet and everything in that motherfucker, dog.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I remember Lincoln's first birthday.
Man, dude, it's amazing, dude. So many birthdays. And my son's birthday is on the 23rd. So
okay, dope.
Yeah. So we got 2 birthdays in August, 2 birthdays in September.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so you literally wanted your kids around this time?
No, it was just, shit got hot. You know what I'm saying? You know?
This nigga buy lingerie for Christmas. You know what I mean? That's what you do.
Man, listen, dog.
When's your wife's birthday?
November 19th.
That's why. See? That's why you got the babies around there. You celebrating through the holiday season.
Yeah.
It goes beautiful, man. It's beautiful. You got 4 kids, 1 woman, man. It's beautiful.
No. Couldn't have no other way, man.
I respect that. I genuinely respect that.
It's story time, dog.
Okay. So, you've been wanting to tell the story for like 2 minutes, but go ahead.
I gotta tell y'all niggas this, man. So, remember my cousin I always tell y'all about? That's a fucking bum. He's just a fucking loser. Every time I need my grandpa to do something, here he come.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So, my grandpa's sister, right? I was at my cousin's house today, and we talking, we laughing, have a good time, and then he come up. So we just talk about how he's a loser, how he's lazy, you don't do shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He's just a fuck up. So we talking, and we call her Granny, Grandma Linda, right? She tells us this motherfucker didn't sign off for his inheritance. So his dad died like a few weeks, like a few months back. No, damn, about a year now. My bad, like a year now. He didn't sign the inheritance, bro, to send to the state to claim the money. So all the money that he was supposed to get from the state, from the life insurance policies, from shit that happened with our grandparents where they sold certain shit, and you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker didn't sign the fucking paperwork and send it off, guys. I'm not gonna tell you how much it was. Am I frozen or what, Fred?
No. How much was it?
I don't want to say. Let's say the minimum was $80,000. The minimum.
Damn.
So the state got 80,000 for nothing. They ain't got to do shit.
And your cousin didn't sign it?
This lazy, listen. Let me look in the camera. Let me look at the right where the camera at. This lazy piece of dog shit didn't sign the fucking paperwork. All he had to do was sign his name and mail the shit in. He didn't do it.
You talking about your cousin, right?
This motherfucker's an idiot. So now my grandma, so Grandma Linda, because you know what I'm saying, we cousins. So she couldn't get the insurance money for his dad because this fucking idiot didn't sign the paperwork. You know, you gotta do the notary. So he didn't sign the notary papers.
So it expired, or
it expired, Fred? You know, you only got a certain amount of time when you're dealing with death, state, and all that stuff. You gotta get that shit done. And they give
time for you when you're done about that.
Yes. So there's a time period in which you got to use to get this shit done in.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my grandpa telling me about this shit. Like, my grandpa said, like, hey, man, I'm trying to get him to send this money so he get his inheritance. And in my mind, I'm like, why the fuck do you got to tell him to get his money? Nigga, I don't give a flying fuck what I'm doing. I'm stuck. Even if it's $500, nigga, I'm going to sign these papers, nigga. I'm going to give out $500, nigga. That's more than what I had before. But, so, his dad got sick and went to, like, one of those, like, special hospitals and shit, like a hospice. So all the Social Security that because he's been in the he was in the hospital for like 45 years. 40-some years and shit. No, my bad. No, 35. So my bad. 30. I'm 33. So he 5 years older than me, 38. So I want to say he was like 35 years. Let's say 30, 35, 36 years.
You was in a hospice for 35 years?
Yeah. So all that Social Security, we talking build up. We talking about inflation. We talking about you dig what I'm saying to you.
Who was cashing the checks though?
Nobody.
It was going. It was going. Had direct deposit 35 years ago.
Like you know how like it was something special to where he was gonna get them. It was only one kid. He only had one kid, and it was my cousin. So all that was doing was it was built up to go to him.
So Social Security and their
insurance policies. And hold on, Fred. I'm about to make you cringe. So my great grandmother, she died. She had a house in San Francisco. That's what I just said. San Francisco. So you know how much money that was. They split it between, because the uncle died. My uncle died, right? So it trickles down. So go if the kid don't get it, then his kids get it, right?
Mexican.
So it goes down to him. They sold the house, right? And they sold a car. They sold a 1948. Fuck, I can't think of what kind of car it was. Either it was a Chrysler or it was a Chevy. One or two. I hate since I was a little kid. They sold that car. So all the assets, and in the house and all that stuff. It went straight to his dad, but his dad is in the hospice, so he can't do nothing with it. So guess where it went? It was all going to him when his dad passed away, bro. And he didn't sign none of the paperwork, my boy.
How did your uncle last in the hospice for 35 years?
So it's a long story. We'll talk about that off wax.
Obviously, it's 35 years long, very long.
Yeah, but it was drug related, like something happened with the, you know what I mean? So he was there, but he wasn't all the way. He wasn't there though. You did what I'm saying?
I understand. Okay. I get you.
Right. So bust it. I just told you and I said the minimum 80,000. If you just heard all the shit that I just told you, it's got to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But he's
that's
so
awful.
fucking worried about asking niggas for $20 and $10 for some weed that he just dropped the whole entire bag, nigga.
He
I'm
dropped the
so
whole.
listen. My cousin is telling me about this. My aunt is telling me about this, and I'm literally. You can feel my face is red, and I'm hot. Like my temperature is hot. My blood pressure is up to my fucking to the fucking sky.
I bet.
I'm getting hella mad because this is the same fucker that I took his son to the boxing gym, paid for the
I
boxing
remember.
gym. All he had to do was get off his fat, lazy ass and take his son to the fucking gym.
Mm.
Now I didn't have to pay for the fucking gym because he had enough money. You know, he could have moved to fucking Texas for any fucking where with this kind of fucking money. And listen,
Damn.
his so my aunt told me, she said he called her for a couple dollars some months ago. And she told that nigga, don't you ask me for nothing else for the rest of your entire life and my life too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't you ask me for shit. You fucking idiot.
You fucked the family up. Yeah. For sure.
My nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what a nigga like me could have done with that type of money?
Shit.
Boy, I'd have put money on a duplex immediately, boy. So I'm saying the minimum 80,000, but I think it's surpassed 80,000. You know what I'm saying? Because he was in the hospital for 30-something years. Nobody spent the checks. Nobody.
Damn, bless that dude. What the fuck?
He over here nickel and diamond asking for weed money, bro. And the motherfucker, he could have had a whole fucking dispensary. You know what I'm saying? He could have had a whole fucking grow house. He could have had all the weed he wanted. And he fucked it up. Fuck Fred. I was so fucking mad, bro. And I kept, you know how you like trying to get somebody try to leave somewhere, but you can't leave because somebody helping you like get shit to the car and shit like that. So I'm like, bro, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you keep getting more and more information and shit. You're like, nigga, can you come on, bro? Let's go, bro. I need to get up out of here because this nigga's dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, hurry this shit up. Yeah, dog. And it's the same nigga. Listen, let me tell you how lazy he is, dog. He got bad feet. All he gotta do is go to the Social Security office, nigga. And he got Social Security. Good to go. He too fat, too fucking lazy to get off his stinking ass to go to the Social Security office, nigga, sign some paperwork and get free money. This type of shit that I got to deal with. And then so my grandpa, when we got some shit going on, he come trying to help this nigga. I'm like, bruh, he has been helped. You know what I mean? Dude, you remember, I don't know if you've seen The Pursuit of Happiness, right? Remember the joke where the kid was like, a guy was on the top of the house, and it was a flood, and he sent the nigga the boat, the plane, you know what I'm saying? The whole shit. And he said, God, why'd you let me die? He said, I sent you a boat, you idiot. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit, bro. Now, you can't blame the world for this. Listen. Remember how we was talking about the white man and all this shit? Oh, he holding you back? Listen, this is a prime example of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because, dog, the white man said, take this fucking money. Here, you can have it. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We're going to let you have all this money. We know you're going to fuck it off, but we're going to give it to you. And he's so fucking dumb, he couldn't even handle that. Think about that. You got to be one dumb motherfucker to just say, nah, I ain't gonna sign. I don't want this money.
Damn. My story is nowhere near that.
So, did I tell you about the car? I tell you my truck that got broken into, and I gave it to my grandpa because he fixed cars. He can fix it.
Oh,
listen, I had a Tahoe. I had a 2001 Tahoe.
Mm-hmm.
You know the box ones that everybody like, the ones that everybody be stealing the shit,
mm-hmm.
right? So I had that 2001 car. Guess how many miles it had on it? 160,000 117,000 miles. I gave it to my grandpa. It might have had 127 or 137,000 miles. Actually, my grandpa still got that car.
No.
The nigga blew the engine. You got 100 more thousand miles you could put on that on a you know what I'm saying? Cause you know in them cars it's the engine that everybody be stealing and shit. I don't know. I can't even think of the name of the fucking
the Yukon
right now, huh?
Yukon.
But it's a LS. So the engine is the LS engine.
Mm-hmm.
So all you got to do is take care of it. It's gonna last forever. You got 250,000 miles you can put on the truck. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, the car is from 2001. So for it to only have 117,000 miles on it, you live a hound and hog. You good to go. Just touch up little shit and keep it going. He couldn't do that, bro. He couldn't stop by it's 1,000 oil change places from here to Mississippi, and you couldn't go to the fucking oil change. You ain't got to go out the car, Fred. You know what I'm saying? You can everything's that they bring you the thing to swipe the card in the car. They ask you all the questions while you're in the car. They do your tire pressure or the whole shit in the car. You got to do shit but drive up there and get the oil change. That motherfucker couldn't do that shit, dog. He couldn't do that. You know? The only good thing about the dumbass decisions that he's made is that I got kind of upset with my grandpa for I said, man, I gave you the car, not that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, bro, you know, this the type of shit I'm talking about, right? So that's how the whole cougar situation came about. Where he gonna help me with the cougar. You know what I'm saying? Because he feel bad and shit. So, you know, so that's the only good thing that happened from this. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I love my grandpa. That's my look, man. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I love him to death. But I mean, he's a human crutch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the shit is just sad, brother. You know what I'm saying? The shit is sad.
Oh man.
Look, hey Fred, if you ain't got no job, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got no money. How many kids would you have?
None.
Now you know I got 4 kids, right? you know I got 4, right?
Yeah, you got 4.
I got 4.
Uh-huh.
He got more than me.
Oh, your cousin?
He got 7 of them things.
Man,
I'm gonna make you laugh though. I'm gonna make you laugh, man. But he did have all the babies with one woman, right? But guess what she done did though? Left him, married somebody else, had a baby with another nigga. I ain't telling no jokes, Fred. I can't.
Number 8 with another nigga. That's
with
crazy.
Another nigga. No, I can't make this shit up. Now let me. I'm gonna move forward with this, and you are gonna be like, man, what kind of shit is this? Section 8. They was all living together. The husband, him, her, and all them kids. He kept getting mad at the new nigga, right? Trying to fight the nigga, want to kill him, stab him and shit. So the new nigga and her move out to another spot. He still staying at her section 8 with all the fucking kids. So all the 7 kids is with him. She out here with 1 kid, you know what I mean, with the new dude. You can't make this shit up, dog. I ain't telling no lies here, man. I ain't telling no lies, bro.
Mine is nowhere near that, Kyle. None, not even close, dog. Man, I thought I did something bad with my dad insurance money.
What did you do?
So my dad died, I would say November, December 2013. And I didn't go to
ain't bullshitting, Fred. This shit is real. I got some more shit to tell you after you tell your story.
Okay. All right. So my dad died, I forget, 2012, 2013, somewhere in there. And I really didn't have a relationship with him. And I would go out to New York every summer, like I told y'all, and I would visit with him. And when I started traveling as an adult, as a school teacher, I would spend a week in New York, and you know, me and my best friend Nyron, we would go to New York. So, um,
Y'all don't know that nigga. Shit. Y'all, hey,
huh?
hold on, Fred. Because they talking
Mhm.
about why. Nah, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that's $150,000. I got to share this with the fucking world, nigga. That ain't, nigga, y'all ain't got to deal with the nigga all that fucking time. Y'all ain't got to deal with y'all grandpa, 85 years old, having to bail this nigga out, beat up for the nigga, help with his kids, the whole shit. See, y'all don't know shit. You know? Go ahead, Fred.
Okay, uh, so he died, and he just died. I didn't have no remorse or anything like that.
Damn, Tupac.
And then we didn't have a relationship. Like, he was never there for me. So I knew he was my father, but it was like no emotional connection. And but I mean, I do have a level of respect for him, but I don't think I love him like a father. But anyways, fast forward to a year later, right? My stepmom calls me, and by this time, my life is moving in the way that it should be moving, right? I don't have the money I should have that I have now, but I'm just saying it's moving. Like, I can see the progress, right? She calls me and she says, I didn't want to do this. I was really mad at you for not going to your father's funeral. So I held on to his insurance policy. And um, I'm going to give this to you, and maybe you can go buy a house or something. Maybe you can go buy a house or something. By then I had already, I already had a house, but she don't know my life. Like, we don't talk. We're not in communication.
You bought that Bentley, huh?
I bought the fucking Bentley out of anger.
That's not bad, though.
Not out of anger. I just didn't want the money. I just didn't want it. But it was only $33,000. It was only $33,000. So I said, "Fuck it. I'm gonna buy a fucking car." Right? I just didn't want. I didn't want nothing to do with that money. Right? I had already had a house. She didn't know that.
Fuck it.
She didn't know I had a house already. But I just wanted to get off that money. I couldn't throw $33,000 in the trash. But I was like, I don't want this. That would be foolish. So I end up buying the Bentley. That's funny. You knew the ending of that story. So, and
damn skip y'all, because you talk about the Bentley all the time. Shit.
Yeah.
Same fucking listen. Me and my dad go relationship, so I'm probably gonna do some different shit with mine. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. You probably had no kids back in them days anyway, right?
No kids.
So fuck it, man. You had no responsibility. But this motherfucker got 7 of them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
I mean, hey, at least we paid my grandpa for all shit he's done for you.
Right.
That's the least you could do.
Right. Hey, check this shit out. So years pass. Sean Porter, Keith Thurman fight. That's the weekend I went to Atlanta. So I went to Atlanta for some business, and I also went to Atlanta for my this is our relationship. This is our relationship in a nutshell. Listen to this. So we're traveling. Lincoln is maybe 1 year old. I don't know, 1.5, somewhere in there. He's a real baby, and maybe 1. And so 15, whatever date that Sean Porter fight was, it was that June. So I go to my brother-in-law's funeral. He shot himself. Boom. Over a girl. Boom. Blew his brains out. It was a close.
Fred, yes. Pin this damn comment, boy.
What?
That NO boxing.
What did he say?
Nigga, read that. Put that up.
Wow. I ain't no boxing. Y'all read that while I finish this story. So I go to the funeral out of respect. I mean, I was like, shit, I might as well go. Whatever. No big deal. So I went. and it's Dre, Lincoln, and me, right? And we're at the wake at my stepmother's house. My stepmother says to me, so Dre can hear, does she speak English?
Come on, cuz.
I just smile. I mean, it's a wake, but I'm like, y'all have no idea the man I've become. Y'all have no idea the man I've
Hell no, she don't
become.
speak no English.
Huh?
She said, hell no, she don't speak no English. They ain't talking.
They know her. They know her. Like, you know, like they know of her and shit like that. It ain't no, like they don't know she's English, but she said that shit. But it was just the disrespect. See the levels of disrespect. So I just said, they have no idea. I'm on the verge of breaking the bank. I just got to get it there. You know what I mean? Like I'm well then. Like, you know, I know what I'm doing, but it's not where it's at today. You know, so I was just like, y'all have no idea. So I was like, Dre, you ready to go? Let's go. Let's get. We appreciate. I mean, we stayed for 10 to 15 minutes later because we dealing with the emotions of a woman that lost her child. So I'm not going to be disrespectful in that moment. You know, not on game day. You know, I have this saying. And we just Lincoln was barely walking at the time or something like that. But she said that shit. I said, I'm getting the fuck out. I said, I'll never talk to you again in my head. You know. And I haven't. So I know boxing says if we sharing sad family stories, my crackhead uncle sold my grandfather's $450,000 home for $65,000 and only got $20K. The family tried to take the white company to court but lost the case. Holy shit.
Fuck, man. This shit went south, huh? That shit went south. Oh shit, man. That's fucked up.
This way. Man, shit. I mean, yeah, I think these stories are important for people, man. You know, I'm always gonna be empty with y'all. So there's really nothing that in life that I'm ashamed of in my life.
Y'all know I don't give a damn about nothing.
There's nothing I'm ashamed of in my life at this age, at 43, because it worked. If it had a failed, but even then, I don't know what I've been, but it worked. You know, but damn, he got 20,000. God damn.
And smoked it off.
You know, so hey, that would have been a good one, Champion. No, she speaks sign language. You know, that would have been funny. But yeah, man, it's a crazy. But she never had respect for me, you know. But and I'll tell you guys this. That's probably
the relationship. That's probably what you and your dad, you know.
But yeah, but I don't know. You'll never know the truth of the relationships between the parents. You'll really never know the truth. So the best bet is just to take, because you don't know, maybe my mom lied, maybe my dad lied. You know what I mean? I don't know the true story. Maybe my I don't know. So I just take a step back and just let it go. You know?
I'm gonna keep it solid with you, right?
Uh-huh.
My mom never bad talked my dad.
Uh-huh.
My whole life.
Mm-hmm.
All the bad shit that I know about my dad, somebody else told me. That's why I hold her in high regard. You know what I'm saying? As much as the bullshit that she pulled in high school, I give her that pass. But I will say this: all the bad shit that I know about my pops, somebody else told me. He think my mom told me, but I keep telling him, dude, she's so player. If I said like, cause me and him had a bad relationship for a couple years, and I would be like, man, fuck that nigga, and she would say, that's still your dad, all the time. That's still your father. No matter what you thinking, and what you think he did to me, that's still your father. And so that's why I got the love for him that I have. It's really because of her. She's not allowing me to harp bad, ill will towards him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She didn't allow that shit to fester. She would just say, People go through a lot. People go through. You know what I mean? She would make excuses for the nigga. You know what I mean? And you know, she was solid for that. You know what I mean? Because and that's how I live my life. Like I never like. I always try to see the good in people. Which, you know, nowadays, man, the older I get, man, the less I give a damn about the good in people. I just don't give a fuck these days. These days, I just don't give a fuck. But
Right.
growing up, that's why I always tried to like not like bad about somebody. I tried to like always give somebody the best of them. You know what I'm saying? Funeral. You know how like, at the funeral, you never say nothing bad about the guy. You always say the good shit. You know what I mean? Niggas be fucked up than a motherfucker, but everybody say all the good shit about him. That's how my mom treated my pops. As if, you know what I'm saying? So I know shit, man. All the bad shit that I know, somebody else told me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your jealous auntie, your uncles, and
he didn't really confirm it. You know how mamas do, man. They don't really say it, but they say it though. You know?
Yeah, I
get
get
it.
it.
Who told you that? You know, once they ask you who told you that, you know it's true. You know what I'm saying? You know shit real. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, all the shit I know about the nigga, somebody else told me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I never. Someone asked, "How did I feel when she?" I had no emotions. Like she didn't have a place in my life. She really did. The reason why I went was because I had a relationship with my brother-in-law. Because when I would go to New York, we would hang out. You understand? Like I was his older brother, so I would go to New York every summer as a child.
Oh, this is your half brother.
Yeah, my half brother. So he and I would hang out like we were brothers. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm no, but what I'm saying is like we really hung out. Like, and then when I got older, I would take him out because I was a school teacher at the time. So when I went to New York, he would look forward to me coming to New York in the summertime. And I would take him. We would go to Harlem. We would go to New York. We would just do what we did. You know, he would look forward to that stuff. And that's the relationship we had. You know, like he taught me how to Harlem Shake, you know, when the Harlem Shake dance came out, like 2000, 2001, 2002, you know, and he used to call me corny and shit, you know what I mean? And because I was older and, you know, he had a little, he's from New York, so he think he got all the swag and shit. But I'll tell you a story about like the anger I had as a child for my dad and with my dad, excuse me. And if you haven't spoken to your child, and hopefully this story will inspire you. I stayed with my grandfather in the summertime. So you guys know my grandfather means everything to me. My grandfather is right behind me in that black suit right here. That's my grandfather right here that I'm pointing at right here. That's my grandfather. And my grandfather means the world to me. Still does to this day. You know, I still talk to the man. And my father sold alcohol at Grant's Tomb. Grant's Tomb is really where they have Ulysses S. Grant's tomb at, right? And they have what I now know is what is a jazz festival there, right? And my dad sold alcohol. He sold Heineken's, beer, water, and he would make a great deal of money. And I remember my dad dropped me off at my grandfather's house, and he handed me like $70 or $80. And I just didn't have no respect for my dad. Like I just didn't. I'm like, you just dropped me off and you hand me $80 and this and that. And so I just grabbed the money. I go in the room and I walk straight through the hallway and I throw it out the window. I throw the $80 out the window. Like, I don't want this shit. Like, it has no meaning for me. Like, it has no value. And I was maybe 12, 13, 14 years old because from 6th to the 11th grade or 5th to the 11th grade, my mom would tell me I went to New York every summer, right? And for about 4 or 5 years, I went, and that's how I would go to Virginia. That I told you guys the story. And I just cried. I just cried that night and just threw it out the window. And that's the first time I ever told the story. First time I ever told that story.
Some crackhead was happy.
Oh, for sure. Whoever found it. And but that was just it, man. We never had that. And my last my last story I'll share with you guys, and I think I've shared this story with years back, but y'all not gonna remember. I think I paid for my whole family to go to New York. My mom, my sister, my grand aunt, and my grandma. I think Dre came. This was long time ago. 2005, 6, 7, somewhere in there. And I go to my father, and I'm like, dude, you owe me an apology. I go to his hardware store. I says, you owe me a fucking apology. I says, do you feel I'm a grown man at this time? I'm making my own money. I'm a school teacher. So y'all know the life of a school teacher. I go in this hardware store. His hardware store is down. It's not on ground level. You got to walk down the stairs. In New York, they have stores that's below ground level. And so I go in there, and it's my stepmom and him, my mom, Dre, my grandmother, and all. And I says, you owe me an apology. Do you regret anything? Do you regret anything that you ever did? He says no. And I curse his ass out, yada 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 yada. And I walk out. I'm on 137th and Lenox Avenue. If for those who are in New York that know New York. And then we get to 125th Street in Lenox. And I just started bawling and crying. And I said, this motherfucker just don't have no regrets. You know what I mean? He just didn't have any regrets. And that was that. And that was the time I just released him. I had to be about 24. I just released him. And since then, I've never really had a care. Like, I mean, you know that that's your father, but it just don't move you like that, you know, like it just don't. And I mean, I love him, but it's not like I don't think about him every day. I don't. I maybe I think about him through my actions with Lincoln and Kennedy, but I just don't think about him. But that's why it's just important to keep like no matter what you go through, like whether it's infidelity, whether it's financial loss, whether it's spiritual separatingness, you gotta come to an agreement to keep the father in the loop, keep the mother in the loop with the kids, you know. And you know, it's just really, really that important, you know what I mean? So I just never really like it was really like I never anticipated him coming to my graduations or nothing. Like I'm being honest. Like I've never sat down on a Sunday and cried over my father or think like, nah, never. Never.
See, the only thing I'm mad about my dad is he had a chance to meet his real father and said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I get mad about that is, dog, like, you got kids, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, nigga, you got to figure out, like, what that nigga got going on. You know what I'm saying? As far as health shit, you know what I mean? So I always tell my dad, like, bro, why the fuck wouldn't you just meet the nigga just like to see? You know what I mean? If you don't know what happened, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what him and your mama had going on. You know what I mean? I always think like further down. You know what I mean? I always think further down. I'm like, okay, well, shit. I know shit fucked up, but let me figure out why shit's fucked up. Let me get to the bottom of why shit fucked up. I ain't finna just agree to some shit and just get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why the motherfucker wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? He might not tell you why, or he might, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's a reason why niggas do what they do. You know what I mean? And niggas need to be man enough to say that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I told my dad, I'm like, bro, that's dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You got kids that got kids. You know what I'm saying? What type of dumb shit is that? You know what I mean? And I always tell them, like I be telling people, man, like we're men. we can't be thinking with emotion, man, as it pertains to life after niggas die and shit. We gotta know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother, young nigga, like, we like, bro, we don't even know no fucking body, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know no fucking body. We could have a rich fucking uncle right now. Your dumb ass, you know what I'm saying? Your dumb ass ain't even thinking like think about us. You just think about your damn self, man. So, you know, I'm like, bro, we could have a rich uncle. That motherfucker could have been a millionaire. No kids. Said, fuck it, man. Huh? You and your brother, I can have this shit, man. I don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You know what I mean? That's what I be thinking about. I be thinking about the other shit. You know? Like I got an aunt that's in Philly that I always go see when I go to Philly. I always make sure that my kids like know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Because just so they can like figure out family shit. You know what I mean? Learn about that side of the family. That's how I learned, nigga, we had a slave fucking owner as a fucking great granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? That's shit's important. You know what I mean? Like now, my mom's side, I got that shit. I know all the history about my mom's side, but my dad's side, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? There could have been a historian over there that had all the fucking information that we needed to figure out where we come from, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be thinking, bro. Niggas think about their feelings and what they was doing when they was kids and shit. Fuck that. You think when you got kids, nigga, fuck your feelings, nigga. You know what I'm saying? When I had that box Chevy and I had to move, you know what I'm saying? I had to say, fuck my box Chevy. Nigga, I had to sell that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't have 3 kids and a wife in a fucking box Chevy, living out the box Chevy. It's a lot of trunk space. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you feel me? Type of shit, man. I don't know. I understand niggas, man. You know, you gotta outthink some shit.
No, you're right. No, you're right. You got to be pragmatic, and you got to make the right decisions. You know, and I do. I just remembered this. I do remember. I flew into Newark. I flew into Newark, and I got off the plane. And when you go to Newark, you have to take a shuttle to Penn Station, right? And I remember seeing the New York skyline for the first time after my dad had passed, and I remember crying, like. But it's a lot of people on the tram with me, but I remember just crying, and I remember telling Dre, this had to be, this was a long time ago, 13, 12, somewhere in there, 13 and 12, and I said, this is the first time I actually felt my father. Like, this is the first time like any emotion ever came out of me that I had, you know, and but I don't really have like, I really don't. I'm going to tell my kids about my father because I want them to know everything, because these stories must be passed on and passed on and passed on for generations. I'm going to tell them everything that I know about my family, you know, and
that's important.
Yeah, it's very, very important. You know? And you know, it's just that important. Like I don't really, I have a connection to my father's side. Like they showed up. I just had a family reunion at Sylvia's. It was about 30 people that showed up. It was just spontaneous while I was in New York, you know. And half of my family showed up on my mom's side and my dad's side. And we just had a great time. And I have my grandma Lucille is still alive. My step grandmother is still alive. So I want her to come to California for however long she wants to come. And so I told her she needs to come, you know, like so they just can be free, you know. Like my family know me as like, I'll just say this, as like the rich cousin, like the rich uncle or whatever. But I want them to experience my life. Like, and I say that out of selflessness, not out of like Mr. Arrogant guy, Mr. This. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want them to experience like coming, seeing a big ass house with everything in it, and knowing that my life is attainable and even more and beyond. So I encourage all my cousins to come to LA and spend time with me, spend a week with me, spend a weekend with me, you know. And if they come, they come. I always tell them, come, I got a big ass house. You can have a whole side of the house all to yourself. Come. They don't come.
I'm gonna tell you how important that is, though, Fred. I'm gonna tell you how important that is, bro.
Uh-huh.
So I got a cousin in DC.
Uh-huh.
Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole side of the family, rich as hell. They all got their shit together, right? Now, he literally like made niggas like say, oh shit, man, I can make some shit happen for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I could do some shit. You know what I'm saying? So like that made a nigga like me work even harder. Like I started working so many fucking hours, man, trying to do some shit. Like, and I'm telling you, man, like, dude, he had an actor. I said, fuck it, I'm about to give me one. Shit, fucked around and got one. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the shit that he was doing, he had hella phone pots and said, man, fuck it, I'm about to get hella phone pots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he my older cousin, so, you know, you want to be like your older cousin and shit like that. But, like, that gave me some extra motivation, you know what I'm saying, to do some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's important.
No, it's super important. And because the modeling is important. You know what I mean? Like how we model someone that we see on the internet, that's how to unclog a drain, how to build an island, you know, like that's modeling, you know, and when you see someone that has the expertise and where you want to go, you should listen, you know. So you know, at the end of the day, I just want to be a vessel. Like I know I'm rigid in some areas where I'm just unwavering, like I don't budge. But you know, at the end of the day, I want to inspire my family, because it's a lonely feeling that they said when you're the only one at the top of the mountain. You know, if this thing is called the top of the mountain, you know what I mean? So I want as many people as to be there. So
did you watch Martin back in the day?
Yeah.
You remember Lake Barnell?
Which one is that?
When Tommy Davidson was on there.
And what'd he say?
So basically, they might think you Barnell, man.
Oh, I know which one that is. Yeah.
He invited Martin to come to LA and shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, you weren't really supposed to come. He said, how many times have I invited you to my house? He said, hundreds. How many times have you actually been to my house? Never. So that's why it was a thing. Like, oh man, he just talking.
I want them to come. I want them to come. You know, I can afford a family member to come for a week. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I really want my family to come and just be free for a week. You know, it's important. You know what I mean? Noah X says, thanks for sharing your story. It's a hard subject to speak on. It is at times, you know, but
sure.
I think I'm 43 now, and I just.
You think you're 43?
No, I know I'm 43, and I think that plays a role into just tell the truth. You know, just say it and just believe what you believe and stand on what you believe in. But yeah, you got a show in 6 minutes.
Shit, man, I might be starting late, man. Shit, where this shit went. Hey, this was a great conversation, man.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yo, sometimes nigga, we gotta get deep. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? We laugh a lot. Every time I come on this bitch, we laughing. You know what I'm saying? There's rare that I get deep on you niggas, man. Y'all need to accept that deepness every now and again, man. Fuck wrong with y'all, man. Shit. Motherfucker, I want to be the fucking the gesture all the fucking time. Shit. Shit. Motherfucker think I'm a joker and shit, man. Sometimes I want to come through, drop some real shit with my dog, man. You know? Cause off wax, y'all understand. Off wax, me and this nigga Fred, we talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't just talk to that nigga on here, man. We talk, man. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go like this real quick, Fred. No, other way. Oh, y'all see that sign? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Great fucking sign. Hey, listen. Had to buy. Listen, the nigga Fred, right? He don't want niggas to do shit for him. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story about that fucking sign, right? I had to buy this shit. I just bought the motherfucker. I said, hey man, look, I already bought the sign, bro. So you gotta just take it. So that's how he ended up getting the sign, nigga. I kept trying to get nigga t-shirts, he wouldn't take them. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna buy this fucking sign. He gonna have to accept that shit, dog. And then so now, you know what I'm saying? He accepting chairs and shit now, lights, shit. Shout, y'all should thank me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Oh man, shout out to Asia Math, man. I think about him every day when I'm every day, as I think of many of y'all. And in this chair, I'm like, damn, that's a hell of a gift, man. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, what time is it, man? What time it is, man? You got no damn watch.
It's 11:30. Yeah, the show did start off slow. It's funny.
Huh?
The show, I said the show did start off slow, but it picked up when Kyle came in. Thank you, man. See, I need y'all. Sometimes Fred be lagging. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming in here, saving the show tonight. Thank you.
Oh no, we ain't saying shit, man. Hey, listen, we just in the shop. We just kicking it.
Oh man, DJ got a hell of a story. My mom killed my father when I was 9. Wow.
Shit.
So I don't know if I can. I'm not gonna share. I'm not gonna share the story because it's gonna say like I'm comparing. But I'll share the story tomorrow. I don't know if I can, but it's gonna be a make believe story. It's gonna be a make believe.
Man, listen. You ever? I don't know if you seen that fucking what Dev Comedy Jam. I can't think of the nigga name, but this nigga he one of the funniest. He had one of the funniest sets on there, right? He said he was like, or was it Chris Spencer? I think it might have been Chris Spencer, bro, or somebody. It might have been at All-Star Comedy Jam. The nigga was like, man, niggas be comparing stories. It was Doug, I think his name was like Doug Williams or something like that. Where he was like, man, my car just broke down. Man, my car broke down, and nigga, I lost my bus pass. He said, so niggas that kept like trying to run up, one up each other and shit on their stories. That's what I was gonna go, man. You know what I mean? Hey, Picasso, I'm actually losing weight, big dog. I lost 30 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a standstill right now.
It's your choice now. Where you going with it?
I'm gonna buckle down eventually, man, because I want to eat pork again. So I gotta start working out, man. You know, it's cool though, man. You know, wifey just cooked some fucking oxtails, man. They smell good than a motherfucker, dog. Look, she cooked her ass off, man.
Yeah.
And
we did dinner at grandma's today. We did Chinese food. And you know what the joke of the day was?
Pho noodles.
Pho noodles, man. I couldn't get away from that story to save my life, man. Pho noodles. Noodles.
Hey, you executed the story on your Instagram a whole lot better than you did that night.
Yeah, I know. Because that was I recorded that story right when it happened. So
so listen, we're gonna start later on my channel, man. I gotta handle some shit at the house, but we'll be on tonight. Don't miss out on Centos Chronicles. You know he get filthy. You know what I mean? So stop on by, man. And DJ, bring your ass, man, cause you know we ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Whoop your ass today. Should have beat your ass by more, man. But Jimmy G be playing games and shit. So what are you, Chargers or
No, I'm a Giants fan. But I'm working back being a Giants fan. Like I don't really have emotions. Like I watched the Redskins game and I had a little bit of emotions. I'm from New York, so I had a little bit of emotions. But it's gonna start to come back. It's gonna start to come back.
Was your grandpa a Giants fan?
Nah, he wasn't a football guy. He was baseball.
Oh, okay.
Yankees.
Yeah, I know you said that you still hate the Houston.
He loved Darryl Strawberry, though. He loved Darryl Strawberry. Yeah, loved him. So
shout out to you, Big Fred. Hey, listen, man. Another one like the other one. Same superheated. We'll catch y'all at the boxing section. You know what I mean? In the words of the great philosopher, DB, play the song, Fred.
Yeah, in the words of the great philosopher DB, play the song. Later, Kyle. Appreciate you, big homie.
That's all good.
All right. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, INO Boxing. Brother Cole, Soji, INO, Rob G. Hey, Hey, with no boxing on and football, I just learned it takes something from the show. It does. It definitely does. I learned that tonight. Picasso, I ain't no boxer. Hey, we was in here at the beginning of the show like, man, I'm just here because I feel like I'm supposed to be here. What up, Champion Hot, man? Hustler Slim, man. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Brother Cole, man. Soji again, Hustler Slim. I ain't no box. Picasso. Same brothers, man. Thomas, appreciate you. Who else we got? Noah, thank you. G Code, thank you. Surge 510. What up, man? You up north? And who else we got? That's it. Jay Gibson, appreciate you. Yeah, man. Mark West, thank you, man. We the same height. Peoples Hernandez, thank you, dog. Dimitri, thank you. Why, y'all? The things you gotta do. Hey. When much expected, much is given. PBC had a great show tonight. I'm glad because I don't want to pay for boxing, so I want them to keep that deal with Fox. I know y'all hear me complain a lot, but I don't want them to lose the deal. No, I don't. I don't want to be like, haha, I told you I'm right, and we lose it. I want you to be, haha, I told you I'm right, and they make the adjustments. You know what I mean? We need boxing on Fox. Because how else is a 3-year-old kid from any city in America gonna watch it for free? Personal statement, running game like I'm ASIC. Determined to be the greatest, yeah. Bobbing and weaving and changing up like the season, indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. So we got a root that they make the necessary adjustments, man. That's what we got to root for. Rob G. Give love. Appreciate y'all that donated tonight. Thank you. We got a big week this week, man. We got Malik Scott in the building. We got Fuzzy be here Tuesday. Yeah, man. It's a great week this week. We had 2 confirmations this weekend. Because the devil is a lie. Hey. Telling you the whole. Hey. I'll tell y'all tomorrow. No big deal. I'll tell you tomorrow. Things you gotta do. I'll tell you now. Truck Simpson confirmed for October 14th. And I told you about Tamara Simmons, right? The executive producer of Surviving R. Kelly. She'll be in here. And we rocking and rolling. So we good, man. We good, baby. Love y'all, man. We in here. Mayana.